Hari Om, Jai Shri Radhe Krishna, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 4, shloka number 23. Gada Sangasya Muktasya Jnanavastita Chetasaha Yajnaya Charata Karma Samagram Praviliyate. Supreme Lord Shri Krishna says, for one who is unattached, who is liberated, whose mind is established in knowledge, who acts for the sake of sacrifice alone, the whole action dissolves away. In this shloka, Supreme Lord Shri Krishna summarizes the conclusion of the previous 5 shlokas. A man of perfection, knowledge has been fully comprehended in the first line of this shloka. Gada Sangha, devoid of attachment. Divinity attained by man is not something that is newly acquired by him, but it is only a rediscovery of perfection already existing in him, which was veiled from him due to his attachment to the finite world of objects. Thus, the wise man is he from whom all his attachments with the finite things of the world have dropped away. Mukta, liberated. The majority of seekers have only a vague idea of what this liberation means. The bondages are created upon our personality and life by none other than ourselves. These bondages, infinite in their number, are produced by the subtle cords of our own attachment with finite things. The deluded ego feels fulfilled only through the world of objects. Thus, identifying with the body, it gets attached to the world of its sense objects. As a mind, it lives enslaved to the world of emotions, and as an intellect, it gets bound with its own ideas. What does God mean by Jnanavastita Chetasa? With mind established in knowledge, perfect detachment and complete liberation can be accomplished only when the seeker's mind gets focused on the discriminative knowledge and develops for itself a capacity to distinguish between the permanent and the impermanent, the fleeting and the lasting. Mind's attachment to the worldly objects is because of its delusion. If the mind were to concentrate on the discriminative knowledge with the support of the intellect, all false attachments will drop off. Yajnayacharata karma, acting for the sake of sacrifice. Yajna here does not mean only the rituals performed in an attitude of dedication to God for achieving freedom from the cycle of mortal existence. It means all actions performed without ego and without the motivation of egocentric desires in a spirit of service. When a man of perfection, as described in this shloka, performs actions in a spirit of yajna, such actions dissolve away without leaving any impression upon his mind, just as the rainbow that disappears when thin shower falling against the sunlight ends. All through the next 6 shlokas, we get an enumeration of something like 12 different yajnas, which can be practiced by everybody on all occasions in every field under all conditions. Hari Om. Jai Shri Radhe Krishna.